Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today is Sunday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. But you know what this means? We're doing deals of the week a day early in honor of President's Day. Yeah, it's that day of the year where we honor all our great leaders of this nation by having fabulous sales. I don't understand why, but you know, that's kind of the way retail goes. If there's a holiday, they're going to have a sale for it. So let's jump into it and see what kind of great deals we can have. Again, we're doing this a day early because, you know, it's a 3-day weekend and you're going to want to get out there and get some of these deals. Although I will be honest, a lot of these deals are online. I was a little disappointed with a lot of the brick and mortar. There were some appliance sales and some other stuff like that, but not really the kind of deals of the week kind of stuff that we'd normally see, especially, you know, considering how big a sale day President's Day is. But as far as some of the online stuff, hey, at least you don't have to go out in the cold. We got here, first off, we got on Amazon, the Dewalt T-Stack. I've been talking about this system for a long time. I know the pack-out gets all the press and it's fabulous and everything. And this is, of course, the old standard for this. This is, Dewalt's T-Lock system. But you know what? This got carried over by the new Craftsman line, and they're called the Versa Stack. But the thing is, they're interchangeable. And here is the T-Stack double drawer system, which is great in any of these kind of stack systems here. Normally $56 on sale for $32.99. That's a fantastic price. All right, Tack Life. You know, my good buddy Justin Dow, he just did a video on this thing, and it passed with I looked to me like flying colors. There was a few kibitzes about, this, that, and the other thing. But if you're looking for a jump starter, Tack Life's got you covered here. Don't even ask me why it has a compass on it. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, not only will it jump your car, but it also acts as a battery bank. And this thing's got a whole chunk of battery in it. So you could power, look at this, 18,000 milliamp hour water resistant jump starter. It's on sale right now for $67.99, normally $80. If you could power about anything off of this thing, but if you do need a jump vehicle, it's great to have in your car, that and for a lot of other things. I do have to say, go check out Justin's video on this. He did a great job of explaining it. Anyway, moving on, we got a couple other Tack Life deals here for you. We got the Tack Life Circ Saw. This is the little handheld, great for ripping down stock and sheet stock and that kind of thing. Normally $79.97, but they've got a online coupon here. You just click the little box down here, and you save an extra 20% on top of that. We gave away a couple of these last year, and I know it took a while to get them out there, but I've heard rave reviews from some of the people who got them. I know some people who have them. They say they're fantastic. As I said, for ripping down sheet stock. Now, also, we've got the Tack Life Impact. We've actually covered this one before. You guys loved it. It was a great deal. It's back again. In fact, it may be cheaper now. Normally $10. We got a 30% off coupon on this one. Now, next up, we got the Tiswell Digital Meter. This is another comeback. We've talked about this before. It's on sale for 25% off the normal price of $20. So if you're looking for a good basic digital multimeter, this is a good one to pick up. Now, I did have a lot of people comment last time. Oh my gosh, there's a whole lot of people with a lot of drama going on going, oh, don't buy cheap multimeters. They're going to kill you. I've done a lot of research. And you would think if this were the case, there would be scores of reported incidents where it was the multimeter that blew up and killed somebody. And there's just not this rash of cheap multimeters hurting people. Usually what it is it's people doing stupid stuff with the contacts and not being careful with the probes or using the probes on overamped circuits. That you got to be careful with your tools and what you're doing, guys. Just pay attention and be smart. Now, Irwin, we got a set of Speedbore Blue Grooves Pro Spade bit set with storage case, normally $61.35 on sale for, get this, 59% off. We're looking at $24.99. So you get the sets with the bag, which is a good thing because these suckers are sharp, man. I've got a set of these. They're fantastic. I really like them. Now these, I know there's the ones out there now that have got the little screw bit on it. I'm not a fan of those. I feel that they, if you just want to get the job done, yeah, they'll do the job, but they're not usually as neat and clean as just the straight bladed type. In my experience, if you think I'm wrong, comment down below. But I found that they just chew up. They're too aggressive. They chew up the wood too much. Anyway, I like this set. It's a great set, especially at $25. All right, this set. Libraton. Now, this is some, no-name Amazon brand. I fully admit, they sent me a set of this to take a look at. And for a small DIYer kind of set, it's not half bad. For $26.95, you get this great extension, wobble extension set here with the foam insert to go in your toolbox and everything. That's a great little setup. Nice and neat. And you know what? One of the things they do really well with this, that a lot of people who do the foam inserts don't do well, is that they make good use of the space. There's not a whole lot of wasted space on there. Kobalt, I love their set, but the set they have wastes, so much ridiculous space is wasted in that thing. This is nice, neat, tidy, works great. Now, also, they have this set. Now, they didn't send me this, but I just saw it was on sale. And I've used sets like this before. They're all OEM'd from China kind of stuff. So it's probably the same kind of thing. But if you want some detail, X-Acto knife kind of stuff, this is more like a scalpel. This thing is fantastic the way they set these up. Really great, especially for those of us with bigger paws. It makes it easier to hold than those really thin X-Acto knife kind of things. You got the light on it and everything. It's great for any kind of craft hobby kind of stuff. Maybe a gift for the missus or so in your life. It is 7% off, and then there's a coupon on top of that. So the 7% off takes it down to $12.99, and then you get 5% with the online coupon on that. All right, moving along, still on Amazon. Musu. Okay, now I know, hold your horses here. Portable shop vacuum. All right, this is a handheld wet dry vac. It's like a 2.5 gallon one, 2.64 gallon. All right, I've got this thing. I was surprised about it. Okay, this is a great little. I mean, it's like the perfect size for like doing the car or doing. The wife likes to use it for doing the stairs and stuff like that. Picking up stuff around the shop, getting some dust, sawdust kind of stuff. The battery's in the little compartment right here. Now, here's the one thing I will say negative about it. It's got that kind of battery system where it doesn't actually have a charger base. You take the battery out and the charger plugs into the top, like it's like a barrel charger, like plugs in like a little wall wart into the car or into the wall. Not my favorite style of how to do it. It's really kind of cheap, but for $933, normally $130, this thing is a great deal at that price. And if you're like, well, I've never heard of these guys, well, I don't blame you for that. I did some research into them. I can't really say who they make stuff for, but they are an OEM making stuff for some of the major manufacturers out there. You'll see their stuff in a lot of quote unquote name brand colors. That's why I always laugh when people are like, well, I only buy name brand tools. Do you know that most of those tools are actually made by some other company? Anyway, moving along here. We got the Irwin Vice Grips wire stripping tool. Now, this is not my favorite style, all right? But it does work. It gets the job done. I know a lot of you guys like it, and if that's what you like, I'm going to get you the deals on it. Normally $20, we're on sale 51% off for $9.59. All right, we also got this. Now, you see here, it actually says right here, I purchased this item back on October 14, back during the Amazon Prime Day deals. This is the same price that I paid during Amazon Prime deals. I'm going to tell you, and if you've been around the channel, I'm not a big fan of Black & Decker, okay? I've been saying they're a dying brand, that none of their tools are worthwhile, except for this one, all right? This is the one tool that makes Black & Decker relevant. If you're a home gamer, weekend warrior DIY type, especially if you move around a bunch, if you've got an RV or a boat or van, you're doing the van life, any of that kind of stuff, this is a fabulous setup because you've got 6 tools in one. Let me see if I can remember all of them. It's got the sander, it's got an impact, it's got a router, it's got an oscillating multi-tool, it's got a what do you call it? Of course, it's got the drill driver. It's ridiculous, all the tools that are built into this one system. Now, this is the power head kind of thing where that part comes off, you put the other piece on. And I've talked about they make a corded base for it also that's super cheap you can pick up. So you can actually be running 2 tools separately for not a whole lot of money. Anyway, for $159, for those of you who don't have a big shop space and you just do stuff every so often and you want something basic, this is a one and done solution. I was honestly impressed with it. I know I got a video I need to put out for you. I've shot a bunch of stuff. I got to put it together and edit it. But as I said, I was blown away by this system. I was thoroughly impressed. I know a lot of you guys are big fans and you've been telling me to take a look at it, and the bear finally did. I was impressed. Anyway, Skil saw. Check this out. This normally sells, I did some looking around, $600 to $700, $650 actually. I think was the cheapest price I found somewhere else. Amazon's got it with free shipping for $500. This is the Skil saw with the worm drive. This is a 12-inch dual bevel sliding miter saw. This thing is a beast of a saw. Now, I will say this. Okay, first, I've not used the saw. Secondly, I'm kind of a Skil saw fan bear. Back in the day, worm drive circ saws were like the holy grail. Way out of my budget. I got to use them a few times. I love them and all, but what I've heard is that this is not the best use case for worm drive technology. Basically saying that because of the way it cuts, it doesn't really add any benefit to it. I don't know. I don't see how that would play out, but I'm not a mechanical engineer. Maybe if you want to weigh in on it, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But if you've been looking for this saw, this is the deal right here. Okay, and speaking of Skil, here we go. We got over at Woot, which is an Amazon company. We've got your choice, the Skil PowerCore 20-volt brushless. We got the drill driver kit or the 20-volt rotary hammer with multifunction chuck. Now, the rotary hammer is tool only, so it's $29.99, but that is an insane price on that. $29.99 or $50 for the drill driver with metal chuck, with battery, and charger. This is a straight up hot deal if you like this stuff. I'm a huge fan of Chevron and what they've been doing with this brand. I can't wait to see more stuff from them. All right, now over at Acme Tools, we got, if you like the M12 stuff, we got a deal for you. The M12 12-volt cordless lithium-ion LED lantern for $49. And you're like, well, not much of a deal, right? Well, it comes with this free Milwaukee, look at this, you get the 2.0 battery with it. So essentially what you're doing is at $49, you're buying a battery, because that's about the standard price on that battery. You're buying the battery and you're getting the light for free. All right, over at the Home Depot, they don't have a ton of deals, but we got a couple things here for you. We got the rocket light. All right, this thing, we saw this deal before. This is $149 on this deal. You get the rocket light plus this battery. This battery is a 6.0 high-capacity M12 battery. That battery by itself at Home Depot sells for $120. That is an astounding price on that setup there. You get these lights. Milwaukee makes some fantastic work lights. Unfortunately, the prices that go with them are pretty fantastic as well, but this is one of the better deals that you're going to see. All right, now also over at the old Home Depot. Now, a lot of people have been contacting me going, Bear, you got to talk about this deal. And I didn't mention it last week, and I'm going to tell you why. Here's the deal. This is a 20-volt max cordless combo kit, 7 tools with the Tough System case. You get one 4 amp hour battery and two 2 amp hour batteries. So it's the whole kit there. Normally $1,200 it's listed at. It's on sale for $500, which seems like a fantastic deal. And everyone's like, Bear, you got to talk about this brushless kit they have here. Well, here's the deal why I don't talk about it that much is because it's not a full brushless kit. In fact, of all these tools, only the drill driver and the oscillating tool are brushless. Oh, okay, I guess the light is technically brushless, but the impact, the saw, the grinder, and the sander are all just their standard tools. So they're giving you a couple of the XR tools to make it look big and shiny, but at the end of the day, you're getting a lot of basic stuff. And at $500, I don't know. I mean, I like the tough system. It's a nice system. It's a great storage case. If you guys tell me, do you think this is a good deal? Do you think it's worth jumping into? That, I will be honest, that drill driver and that oscillating tool, they're fantastic tools. I'm hard on Dewalt, but I say their XR system is a great line of tools. But the rest of it, I'm not so impressed by. Okay, now over at Lowe's. Lowe's has got, this is one of these things where you save more when you spend more. And this is on the Kobalt line, which to me is pretty much like the Goldilocks zone of power tools. If you want something budget, I always recommend Bauer and Ryobi. If you want something high-end, I say Milwaukee and Makita or the XR system over on Dewalt. But if you want that like sweet spot in the middle where it feels like it's professional, in fact, some pros do use them, but you're paying more consumer level prices, it's hard to beat the Kobalt line of tools. Again, guess who makes these? That's the people we were talking about before, and that's Shervan, who also makes Skil. All right, which also makes the Skil saw. This is a pretty incredible company that a lot of people don't really talk about enough, in my opinion. Anyway, what we got here is from $100 to $200, you save $20. From $200 to $300, you save $50. From $300 and more, you save $100. Now, of course, what you want to do is spend just enough to get into the price point that's going to get you the savings that you want. All right, you want to be spending either $100 or just over $100 or just over $200 or just over $300. You don't want to be at that just under $200 or just under $300 range, because you're going to be missing out on the best savings there. But if you look at it at $100, you're saving 20%, but at $300, you're saving 33%. That's a pretty good discount on this, and especially considering how good these tools are. We even have the XR line of tools in there. That's their new, even higher grade tools. So I'm just going to scan through this real quick. I'm going to put a link. As always, links to everything are down below in the video description. You can go check them out. They even have the brushless impact wrench, the electric ratchet. They have all the tools that has made them as popular as they are. So anyway, as I said, I'll have a link to this down below. You can go check out the full line of Kobalt tools. They have those deals on. All right, over at Walmart, we got the Hart 18-piece 3/8 drive deep socket set with ratchet chrome finish for $16. That's basically half price there. Saying 7 in stock. You're going to have to check your local Walmarts. Also, I got to talk about this. Now, you've seen it in my video, and I've talked about these before, and I've said time and time, I'm saying constantly, time and time again, I say, if you're looking for a folding shop table or an accessory or a side table kind of thing, this is a fantastic table to get. The Keter, this is made by Keter. This is branded to Hart. They put the nice, Hart blue colors on it and whatnot. But this is made by Keter. They're all over the place. Tons of people sell this thing, but they're all way more expensive. Hart has repeatedly been the cheaper priced one, and usually it's like at $65 or something like that. They're blowing these things out. I don't know if they're discontinuing them or what, but they're now priced at $54. And hold your horses. I know it says out of stock, but if you saw my video the other day, it showed out of stock then. I went down to my local store and I still found they had 2 of them in stock at that store. We're going to have, of course, the link to BrickSeek here. If you look on BrickSeek, even though Walmart's saying they're out of stock, look at in stock, in stock, in stock, in stock, in stock, and limited stock. They are out there. You can find them. I own 2 of these now. That's how much I like them. All right. Now, people are often asking me, "Hey Bear, what's the best bits that I can buy or the best?" I have this default thing I go to, and I may be wrong on it, but I always trust Bosch when it comes to the bits. All right. And Lowe's has got some stellar deals. They've been blowing these things out. So we've got the Bosch Impact 15-piece. We got Phillips driver sets here. Normally $10. Online you can get it for $7, but in store it's currently selling for $3.99. Look at this. And there's in stock, limited stock, some sold out. Of course, this is going to be your mileage may vary kind of thing. All right. We've got the Bosch custom 8-piece square Robertson. That's the square drive impact driver bit set here. Let's see, what's the price on that? It is normally $8 on sale on Amazon for $8. We're seeing it for $319 here. Look at that. Plenty of, oh, wow. $199. $199. Buy them all at that point. All right. How about this? Bosch custom 48-piece impact driver bit set. Normally $36. And what do we got here? We got $753 at some stores. Now, this one's probably going to be harder to find because that's a pretty popular setup there. All right, next up, we've got the steel shank hex driver set here, the Torx alloy. 15-piece set, normally $12.98. It's showing up for $324. And then we also have another version of that set, normally $15, and it's showing up for $324 as well. Okay, enough with the bit sets, all right? How about this? How about a hyper tough 3-piece ratchet? You got your quarter, your 3/8, and your 1/2-inch drive. Now, normally these are $15 for this set, okay? But we got you a deal here at $4. Check this out. And I gotta say, these are probably the best ratchets that you're gonna buy for a 3-piece set at $4. I think I can comfortably say that. I'm not saying they're a top of the line set, but at $4, come on. All right. Now, a couple items left. We got the Hart. We talked about this before. It's still out there. The Hart 20-volt cordless wet dry vac. Now, this is battery not included. It's showing up for $45. Now, here's the thing. As I said in the last one, if you saw it, I was looking through a lot of the clearance aisles over usually near the front of the store in the middle-ish kind of area. They have some clearance aisles, and I was finding several of the Hart 4 amp hour batteries. Now, the one thing you're going to be missing is you're still going to need a charger. So you're going to be, at that point, you're going to be in the 100-ish kind of range, low hundreds. But for a really nice high-end, wet dry vac in that, not high-end, but better than your bargain basement one. This is another option for you, and it's made by TTI. It's along the same lines of Ryobi. I don't think you can really go wrong with this. Now, we got to talk about this, okay? We did the video. We talked about it was in the sales before. I found one. In fact, I did a video on it. Let's see here. There's the pic from the video. I've got this sitting in my shop right now. I could reach over and touch it. It's right there. These things, I had little expectations for this little saw. I mean, as somebody once commented on one of the videos, they said, it's not normal that the word adorable is assigned to a power tool, but this one certainly is. It feels like I want to give him a name or something. We should do a survey picking out a name for him because he is adorable. But the fact of the matter is, they're out there. The guys on the Facebook group, if you're not a member of the Facebook group, yeah, great support for trying to find these kind of deals and stuff. They're out there. Everyone's helping each other and stuff. But these deals are out there. People are still finding them. I see posts daily on the message board there of people saying, hey, I found 2 where my store had 5, and you know what? And kudos to you guys because they're all like, there are 5 at my store, but I only bought 1. As we say, scalper, no scalping. Leave the deals out there for the rest of them. If you're not going to use it or just buy what you need, leave the deals for everyone else. All right. And last but not least, got to reiterate this. We still have 2 days left of the Harbor Freight President's Day deals. Now, this is the coupon we saw right before Christmas. We saw it a year before that. 30% off all items up to $10, which is a nice one. It's great for picking up a lot of the miscellaneous stuff. And a lot of people are like, Bear, that doesn't seem like that great a deal. I'm not impressed by that. Well, this is the deal that you pick up for grabbing all the miscellaneous stuff that you need. But think about it. If you got on this on day 1, when I did the video yesterday, you'd have 3 days to use this coupon. You can get 5 items per day. That's 15 items at a maximum savings of was it $3 per item. That is $45 worth of savings. That said, if you're inside track, you're now looking at tools up to $20. That is $90 worth of savings. You could buy a good part. I mean, you're looking at, if you went in with the misses, you're at $180 worth of savings. You could outfit a whole bunch of good hand tools there at that kind of price range. There's some good choices in that $20, as I showed off. In fact, the one I pulled up was the Doyle water pump pliers there. for $20. You know, these are $14, you know, with the coupon. That's a fantastic deal on some tools like this. Anyway, that's just trying to help you understand, because a lot of you didn't quite grasp where the real value is in that. Anyway, that's your President's Day deal. I hope you and all of yours can sit back and enjoy some time. I know it's not quite Memorial Day. Get out there with the barbecue and stuff. Maybe for some of you down south you can. For everyone else, it's probably getting a little blustery, a little cold. I know there's some what do you call that? The winter vortex or Arctic vortex things blowing through the nation at this time. But just remember, you know, at least it's a day off. Stay home. You know, revel in the freedoms that we have left in this country. By the way, this is my 3 Cubs at Mount Rushmore a couple years ago. That was a great time taking them there. I have to say, you know, that is one of my favorite monuments here in the United States. If you get a chance to take your family there, do it. It's fantastic. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, come on, say it with me. Shine on.